Everything wrong with Season 1, Episode 2, The New Kid. Convenient label for the key is convenient and unnecessary. Spinelli manages to change the master clock using a wall clock in Miss Groki's classroom. But in the spy that came in from the playground episode, the mechanism to do this is outside on the side of a building. Best I can figure, the control panel is on the right side of the gym, which is opposite of the cafeteria, as seen here in Recess School's Out, the 2001 film, as that would explain why the clock was shown on the other side of the building when TJ was repositioning the minute hand. At first I thought it was the right side of the cafeteria itself, but in the box episode, Miss Finster is watching TJ's stand at the wall punishment from another building, which must be the gym, and there is no clock control panel to be seen.
What the?
Spinelli comes running in from the right side, but in order for her to have come in that way, she would have had to pass by Miss Groki, who should have noticed.
Effects of nitrogen-rich soil, or perhaps a richer fertilizer like a nitro-phosphorus blend.
That's some fast-acting soil got there, Gretchen. You gotta love to use some magic realism here. As YouTube user Brendan Connell so aptly phrased it, that might be part of the joke. The kids literally sped up time by accelerating the clock. Therefore, Gretchen's plant grows as well.
Miss Groki, Lieutenant Griswold, USMC, reporting to deploy my son.
Marine officer, huh? Let's see how long that stays the case. Hint, hint, continuity error. The kids never seem to carry book bags to school. Gus came without one, as did Jared, and here comes Mr. Perfect.
Miss Groki?
Yes, Willie?
Can we go to recess now?
Why, certainly.
FCC friendly stampede of doom out of the door, and Gus somehow is unharmed. Also, they disappeared quick. They don't even show up further down the hallway behind Gus.
Excuse me, but isn't it kind of early for recess?
He would know. Why, he's been to 12 schools in 6 years. Where'd you come from, TJ? Did you run out with the stampede or actually stay behind after all that trouble to get recess an hour early? In fact, I didn't see Spinelli, Vince, Gretchen, or Mikey run out with that stampede either. And they're the ones who did all this in the first place.
No, over there's the jock section. They're basically harmless, but you could get a nasty wedgie if you catch them in a bad mood. TJ?
We get the pants shot as TJ explains that the jocks are harmless, although they go give wedgies. Harmless, TJ? You keep saying that. I do not think it means what you think it means.
It's alright. You might have just got transferred or something.
No, it's not that. It's just I've been to 12 schools in 6 years, and nobody's ever been so nice to me before. It's so beautiful.
Sadly, he's crying because no one has been nice to him, and it's so beautiful to him. Well, whatever completes you as a person, Gus. You best be genuflecting there, Gus, if you know what's good for you.
King Bob, he runs the place. Just act real humble, but whatever you do, don't say you're a— HALT! Who are you? Oh, hey there, Bob, your majesty, sir. This is, Gus Griswold. He's I'm a new kid.
You had one job.
You are Morse P. Hingle again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Easy on the ring, huh?
Got the father? Good.
Behold, we have a new kid. From now on, he will be known as the new kid. The new kid and nothing else.
How bad can it be?
Wow, King Bob is strong. And that was a jerk move. He's not Simba, dude.
Aren't I a human being?
Watch it, new kid. Sorry, new kid.
Out of the way, new kid.
That's not right. You can still be nice to him.
Come on, new kid, I don't got all day.
Oh, come on.
Taken. But where am I supposed to sit?
Where's Jenny when you need her?
Billy?
Here.
Wear your hat, Willie. Who is that sitting behind Vince? Ashley Q usually sits behind him. Must be a prototype of her.
I'll take Petey. I'll take Phil. I'll take Dwayne. Okay, that's everybody.
Ouch. That clock better be saying 12:05. 5 minutes into second recess here would make sense.
What about me?
Huh? Oh, sorry, but according to the Constitution of the Playground, Section 3, Paragraph 2, under kickball. No new kids.
You just happen to have that constitution on you? Were you planning on reading the rules? If so, why did you sound surprised here?
What about me?
Huh?
Also, why is Gordy holding a basketball when you're reading the rules for kickball? Does no one in this family smile? Who the heck put that there?
Lots of people have gone through life without names, and they've done fine.
Oh, yeah? Like who?
Well, like the artist formerly known as Prince.
I found Prince! No, fingerprints. I don't think so.
2:30? Shouldn't they be in class?
See you guys later if I don't shrivel up and blow away first. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
Kansas reference. We pan over to the conveniently placed tree as Mikey is behind it.
Fat man to little boy. Elvis has left the building.
Fat man Mikey? Really? Later in episode Stand-Up Randall, you are insulted when Randall makes fat jokes about you.
But seriously, folks, you know Mikey's so fat.
Fat? How fat is he?
Mikey's so fat he has to iron his pants in the driveway. When he went to St. Louis, he got stuck in the arch.
Ow, that one hurt.
Aren't stop signs usually red with white writing, not gray with red writing?
Hop on the bus, Gus!
Paul Simon reference.
Hey, Gus! Hiya, Gus. What's happening, Gus? Sit next to me, Gus.
Gus sits in the back anyway, instead of with the kid who offered him the seat, for no reason. They can't possibly top that.
Right this way, Gus.
They can't possibly top that. Also, red carpet treatment. Now they can't possibly top that. Oh, that's the best for sure. Wow, they've really outdone themselves. But they don't have a school photo of Gus, so how did they create an exact statue replica of him?
Gee, maybe I am more than a new kid. Maybe I am somebody. Maybe I really do have a name.
6th graders.
This animation is recycled. Watch.
6th graders.
Talk about lazy. Even the clouds haven't changed position. Now that's what I call planning ahead. Almost seems contradictory though. If you really want to ignore him, don't write anything at all. You know what they say, actions speak louder than words. Mikey looks like he hasn't slept in days. What's up with the under circles, buddy? You're 9.
How can we know who you are if you don't even know who you are? New kid, I am not a new kid.
Well, yeah, you are.
I am a human being.
There you go.
Would you listen here, Bob, who graduated and made you king?
You'll find out in episode Farrah Bob.
I am Gus P. Griswold. You hear me? Gus P. Griswold!
So, what's your point?
Well, I want my name back. That's my point.
Okay, you can have your name back.
That's it?
What do you want, a parade?
He practically already had one.
You got your name back. Now get out of the way.
Gus stammers and asks for his name back, and King Bob just gives it back carte blanche. Also, I love how even after this episode, King Bob still doesn't call Gus by his name.
A royal thanks to you, smart girl. A royal thanks to you, large thoughtful boy. A royal thanks to you, kid who always wins. A royal thanks to you, friend of smart girl.
It's not fair.
Jeez, I had to do it for 3 whole years.
Hey, you should have said something.
Morris P. Hingle said he was the new kid 3 years ago and asked King Bob why he never let him go by his real name, implying King Bob has been king all 3 years. Since Morris is seen in Miss Grokey's class in episode Principal for a Day, he is likely a 4th grader. Unless this is an animation error, but if correct, he transferred to the school in 1st grade when they had King Sid, so he transferred into 3rd Street School in the 1st grade. According to Gretchen, in the Dude episode, King Franklin was the only and/or youngest kid to become king when he was in 3rd grade. We know the king before King Bob was King Sid, then Chuck, Wally, Al, Franklin, and so on back to Mortimer in the 1930s. So at the earliest, King Bob became king in 4th grade, 2 years back. So it can be deduced that King Sid was who decreed Morris B. Hingle as the new kid, and Morris didn't stand up to him that year or later to King Bob once he took over. As is hard to miss, and the wiki page states, Miss Grokey is missing her overbite in some shots of this episode. Comment highlight! Comment that makes you think. History lesson. Comment that makes you laugh. Wompsational!